Hi there. Over the last couple of weeks, probably last week actually, it's becoming increasingly obvious to me on YouTube there's actually a lot of people that do a similar kind of thing to me, in that they collect records and they create videos about them, and they're kind of like blogs, I suppose, whereas mine are reviews. But actually, it's quite interesting that I've been watching a few of these blogs, and I find it really interesting and interacting with people, and it seems there's this massive big vinyl community out there, which you might notice in the title of the video. It says vinyl community because I consider myself part of that, and actually I've been interacting with several people, mostly stateside, a couple of guys in the UK, about records, and which is really great. Something that I haven't really done is I do unboxings and reviews. I haven't actually updated with my new finds, so I thought actually we're mid-March, I'll look back maybe the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I'll give you an overview of what's new to my collection. Maybe every couple of months or so I'll do a video like this, because it's quite interesting. So I went, a number of things have happened in the last month and a half. I had my birthday, so I've got a sweet load of records for my birthday. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see what they are, but I'll quickly show you what they are in a second. And also I went on my honeymoon, got married in December, so I went on my honeymoon to Las Vegas for a week. Found a record store over there, and I've also got some bits and bobs I've found in charity shops and record sellers back at home. So the first thing is a charity shop find. Found this before I went to Vegas, which is kind of middle of February. I went shopping for some other stuff, and I just checked in the charity shop, and I found a lovely copy of Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It's called Trilogy. It's on Island Records. Nice gatefold, lovely picture. Before Photoshop, they were having some Photoshop fun, and it's on a pink rim Island label. It's in good nick, plays absolutely fine. Quite topical because Keith Emerson died, of course, recently, and that cost me 95 pence. That's, if I'm talking dollars, that's like $1.38, something like that. Really happy with that. And then I went to Vegas for a week, found a record shop over there. So records I got in Vegas. What was this one? OK Computer. I did a review on this a couple of weeks ago, and I'll add a link down below. So if you want to see a bit more detail about this OK Computer, it's not an original pressing, it's a later pressing, but it's lovely pressing. By all means, go and watch that video. Try not to get these falling everywhere. Other things I got over in Vegas, got a couple of Verve albums. I got this one. That's Any Number Can Win by Jimmy Smith. It's on Verve. Jimmy Smith, organ player. This is more of a big bandy album. It's great, but again, I've got a nice big gatefold sleeve. The only thing is this they had $5 on this, but it's a little bit of mould, I suppose it was. I managed to clean it up pretty good, and it plays really well. They had $5 on it. I got that for $1 single, which in my English money is like 60p. The other one I got, the final one I got, I was conscious of my suitcase allowance coming back. I got the Trio by Oscar Peterson, which is his Ray Brown and Egg Thig Pen. They're the original, well, the kind of famous Trio. I've got this on CD. They did a Verve reissue in kind of 2001, 2002, something like that. And it's great. Saw it on vinyl. It cost me, I think, $4, something like that. That's nothing really. It's got a lovely laminated sleeve, and it's a nice gatefold. It's an original pressing, I believe. So yeah. Really happy, really happy with that. Then it comes, I got to my birthday, so first big one I got for my birthday, I got the Bowie at the Beeb box. Again, I've done a review on this, an unboxing and a review, so I'll put that down in the comments. By all means, have a comment on that, that'd be great. The other David Bowie that I got was this one, which is a repressing of his original album from, what was it, 1967, something like that, 68. It's on DRAM. DRAM says there. This is cool because it's a gatefold, and it's got the mono version and the stereo version. It was released in both, so they remastered it and done it. So yeah, that's really cool. That was for my birthday from my mum. God bless her. So that's awesome. What else did I get for my birthday? I got Scott Walker 1. This is the most recent repressings that they did, the Universal repressings, and actually fantastic. They sound amazing. I've got 1, 3 and 4. I haven't got number 2. I've got a different version of number 2 which isn't so good, which I'll be getting. But that fantastic album, and if you haven't got it, then go and get it. That was from my beloved wife. from my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. They got me the repressing of Presents, which is nice. It's the original. It's completely. It's on Swan Song. It's the original kind of labels and all that kind of stuff. It's on a gatefold. I won't get it out now. I did a Led Zeppelin 1 review a while ago. I might review this at some point if people want me to. It's not a problem. I might not. I think it was about 2 years ago. There was a series, a French series on TV called The Returned, or Le Revenant. There it is. 2013. It says on the back here. So 3 years ago. It's about people that died and then years later suddenly appeared again. But they're not like zombies with flesh falling off it. Brilliant. But the soundtrack's by these guys called Mogwai, who I believe are Scottish. And it's a beautiful soundtrack. And at the time I thought, that's really nice. That's a really lovely soundtrack. Electronic influence with pianos and all sorts. And I thought it was great. So I put that on my Amazon wish list and forgot about it. And then, lo and behold, my dad gets me it for my birthday. So I'm really, really chuffed with that. And I might actually do a review of this at some point, but it's fantastic. Came with a download code as well, so I was really happy with that. The last one I got for my birthday, a colleague I work with, used to be in a band in the 80s called the Impossible Dreamers, who were signed to RCA for a while. Never released an album, but they did some singles. But he dug in his closet for me and got a 7-inch of his band, the Impossible Dreamers. And this is a radio edit of their single, which is called This House is Built on Sand. The DJ mix, which apparently got Single of the Week on Radio 1 in 1980 something. But that's really thoughtful. I thought I've listened to it. It's lovely. A really thoughtful present for me. So then that's my birthday, and I've got a good friend of mine who lives up north in Derbyshire somewhere, deepest, darkest Derbyshire. A guy called Pete, who's probably going to comment on this. He sent me a little package with some records in as well, just because he's a bloody good chap. And so the records he sent me were the album, the soundtrack, the trailer of the film, Monty Python and Holy Grail. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the executive version. Brilliant. Love it. Put it on whilst I was looking after the kids, doing some bits and bobs, and there's a swear really early on, so I got switched off pretty quick, but I have listened to it since. It's great. The other record he sent me, which was really kind of him, was a copy of Magical Mystery Tour, which has got the booklet in it and everything as well. Again, not an album I already own, so I was really, really chuffed to get that. Final couple of things that I got was last week in a charity shop. I was in Bath, near where I live, and I just popped in on the off chance on the way to do something. I thought I'd go have a quick look. And I got 2 records for £3 each. If you follow my Twitter, you've seen these already, but I was really, really chuffed with these. So the first one I got, that one there. Porgy and Bess, we know that. I've got a Miles Davis version of it. Gil Evans arranged downstairs, but this is Oscar Peterson and Joe Pass. So Oscar Peterson is a famous piano player. In fact, I've got the Oscar Peterson trio down there. Might look like I've got an obsession now. Maybe I have. And Joe Pass is a jazz guitarist. He's the jazz guitarist. He's the go-to guy. So it's on Pablo. It's in really good condition. But what's interesting, and I haven't listened to this yet, is that Oscar Peterson, who's this guy, plays the clavichord on it, which is an electric keyboard instrument. But £3, 1976. I love it. It's great. I'm really happy with that. I'll give that a spin and give you feedback. And the other one I was really, really happy with was, there we go, Basie and Bennett. You can see the £3 sticker there. So it's Count Basie and Tony Bennett. You can see them both there looking at each other. Yeah. What's lovely about this is it's an original pressing from, what is it, 1950, 59. So this is, you know, 3 times older than me. So you can see it's got a little bit of age about it. But it's in really good nick. All the edges are intact. There's no sellotape or anything. There was ETW written there, which I'll try and get rid of with a bit of white spirit, but I'm not going to try too hard. Really thick cardboard sleeve, and actually the original in a bag is there, but then look at the label. Look at that label. Really, this record I think was bought in '59, and I don't think it's been played. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I've listened to it, and it's gorgeous. I love Count Basie. Of all the big band leaders of his time, he was probably my favourite in terms of the kind of the sound that he creates with the band. You know, Duke Ellington's great. I've got loads of Duke Ellington downstairs. I've got a little bit of Glenn Miller as well. That's fine. But Basie, for some reason, well, I know exactly what the reason is. My granddad, he loved Count Basie as well. So that one I was really, really happy with. And for £3, I thought that was absolute steal. Okay. Like I said, there's a couple of the reviews that I've already done of the albums that I've got, but I'll add those down below, and feel free to comment on them or whatever. If you're in the vinyl community, then please do. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll try and maybe do this again in a couple of months or so. Happy hunting. Bye now.